Hello there, everybody. It is Tegan here again today. Oh, okay, and this video is going to be a long one, so get ready. But I needed to do this because things were just getting too much, and I have a pile of 30 plus books next to me, and they are all books that I've gotten in the last couple of months that I need to haul because it is getting too much, and the more books I get, the more books I need to haul. And so I'm just going to haul all of these, and then once they are done, I can just start doing a monthly haul. But I just needed to get these all done, and obviously because I have over 30 books, I'm not going to be able to tell you like what each book is about, or else this video would literally be a few hours long, and that's not happening. So I'm just going to show you the book, and if there's a special story about why I got it or just stuff like that, then I'll tell you. But if not, I'll show you the book, and that'll be that. Especially because a lot of these books I don't actually know what they're about, so I won't be able to tell you what they're about. So yeah, I guess I will just get right into it, because if I don't, then this video is going to go on for a very, very, very long time. And these books are in no particular order because I can't remember in the order that I bought them in, so I'm just gonna start showing you books. The first book I'm going to show you is the Harry Potter coloring book, which is honestly so beautiful. Like, I picked this up at a bookstore when I was just walking past it, and there are so many amazing drawings in this book. There's gonna be there's like a series of Harry Potter coloring books coming out, and I know that the Creatures one is out now, so I need to pick that one up, but it's because I want to have them all. But yeah, I'm really excited to get into this because yes, I'm very excited to start coloring in the world of Harry Potter. Okay, so this second book there is a reason why I bought it. That is because I am seeing the movie very, 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 very soon, as in like tomorrow, and that is The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. I am seeing this movie tomorrow. It is 10 o'clock at night, and I am about 10 pages into it. So, it looks like I'm not getting much sleep tonight because I am not watching the movie tomorrow without having read the book. Like, that is not happening. So, yeah. But I heard so many good things about this one, so I decided to pick it up. And I will be doing a book/movie review after I've seen the movie, so you can look forward to that. The next book that I have bought is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, or Maas. I'm not exactly sure how to say it. I'm just going to say Maas. I picked this book up a while ago from my school library, and I read the first half of it, and then I had to bring it back because school was starting, and so I didn't actually finish it. But I loved the first part of it, so I really wanted to own my own copy of the book, and so I decided to pick it up, and now I can actually finish it. The next book on my list of books that I have bought is Gone Girl by Gillian, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that, Flynn. Yeah, this book was a movie. I'm really upset though because it's like one of the like really tiny paperback versions. I bought it off of the Book Depository, so I wasn't exactly sure how big it was going to be, but these are the hardest books to read, so I haven't read it yet. I am looking forward to getting into it so that I can watch the movie, but yeah. The next book on my list I have already showed in a video, but it is Zeros by Scott Westerfeld, Margot Lanigan, and Deborah Biancotti. I'm about halfway into this one, really enjoying it. Picked it up at the bookstore because I saw it and I was like, oh, I've heard so many good things about this one, so I decided to pick it up, and I am very glad that I did. The next 6 books are ones that I bought at a bookstore because they were having a 3 for $10 special, and they all seemed really interesting. I had never heard of any of the ones that they were selling, so yeah, I guess I'll just go through them. The first one is Bellman and Black, A Ghost Story by Diane Setterfield. The Chronicles of Light and Shadow, A Clockwork Heart by Liesl Schwartz. Summer of Love by Katie Ford. Black Boxes by Caroline Smales. Children of Fire by Drew Carpy Shane. I completely butchered that last name. I am so sorry. And this last book, I picked it up and I didn't look at it hard enough, but it is City of Dragons by Robin Hobb, and it is actually the 3rd book in the Rainwild Chronicles, and I didn't know it was the 3rd book, so I can't actually read this book right now because I don't have the other 2 books, so I'll have to get those before I read this one. But I mean, it's about dragons, so obviously it's going to be good. This next book I got at the same store as the last 6 books, and it is one that was up at the counter, and the lady was like just talking, like she just really seemed to have enjoyed it. She said that she read it and she really enjoyed it, and it seemed like something I would enjoy. And I always trust people at bookstores because like they're at a bookstore for a reason, because they like books and they like recommending books. Like I'd love to work at a bookstore and just recommend books to people all day. But that book is The Widow by Fiona Barton, and it just sounded really super interesting, so I picked it up. So, I mean, most of the books that I got at that 3 for $10 deal were hardback. I mean, like, I got all 6 of those books for $20. Like, that's cheaper than a lot of hardback books. So I was very, very happy with that purchase. So this next book is one that I have seen so much on BookTube. Like, it's ridiculous how much I've seen. And I saw it at the store and I just had to pick it up. And that is Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I just have heard so many good things about this book. And I mean, it just, like, it's written, it's not like normally written, like, it's not, yeah, I don't know, it just sounds really super interesting, and it is a floppy paperback, like, floppy, which means it'll be so freaking easy to read, and that is amazing. Like, I mean, just, like, look at that, just appreciate how easy this book is going to be to read, especially because it's such a huge book. Like, the spine is not going to crack, and it'll be amazing. And this book also smells really super good. Like, I don't know why, it just smells really good. The next 2 books are both by the same author. They're not in a series or anything, they're just both by the same author. And they are Landlines by Rainbow Rowell and Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I have read Carry On and I absolutely loved it. I have not read Landline yet, and I really need to because it is the last Rainbow Rowell book that is out that I have not read, and I own all of her other books, and so I was very happy to finish up my collection. So the next 5 books in my haul are the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. First one is the set of novellas, and that is The Assassin's Blade. Then there is Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, and Queen of Shadows. I am currently about 100 pages into Throne of Glass, and it is amazing so far, and I'm loving it. So I'm super excited to get to the rest of the series. I got this series for Christmas, which was a bit ago, but like I said, this haul goes back for a while. But yeah, I got these for Christmas, except for The Assassin's Blade. I bought that one for myself, but I got the other 4 books for Christmas, and I am loving them so far. The next book is another one that I sort of just bought on a whim, because I had seen so much about it on BookTube, and I just it just looked really super interesting, and that is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. Yeah, I wasn't really super sure what this was about, but I saw it at the bookstore on my last bookstore trip, and it just looked super, super, super interesting, and I have heard so many people rave about this book on BookTube. It is ridiculous how many people have said that they love this book. So I needed to pick it up, and it is like less than 200 pages long, so yeah. So the next 5 books that I picked up were the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan. Believe it or not, I had not read this entire series before this point, and I don't know why, because the first book is absolutely amazing. I just need to read the rest of them, and then I'll pick up Heroes of Olympus and read that, and I'll get what all of the hype is about. Yeah, so this series consists of The Lightning Thief, Sea of Monsters, The Titan's Curse, The Battle of the Labyrinth, and The Last Olympian, and I am just super, 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 super excited to get into this series. My Percy Jackson box set also came with this poster, which I will be putting up on my wall at some point, and my wall will be Percy Jackson-fied out, and it will be beautiful. The next 2 books that I have here are ones that I just needed to pick up because, like, being me and being the hugest J.K. Rowling fan ever, I couldn't go through life without having these, and they are the Cormoran Strike novels by Robert Galbraith, aka J.K. Rowling, and they are The Cuckoo's Calling and The Silkworm. I haven't read these yet. I've just had too many other things going on, so I haven't gotten around to reading them, but I'm really super looking forward to it because, I mean, it's J.K. Rowling, so yeah. So the next 3 books in this haul, I'm almost done. Wow, okay, this has not taken as long as I thought it was going to. But the next 3 books in my haul are the Hunger Games trilogy by Suzanne Collins. I have definitely read these books before because, like, they are some of my favorite books. I'm not going to take them out of here because it would take me for freaking ever to get them back in, but they consist of The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay, and I didn't own the physical copies. I just had them on my Nook, and I needed to own the physical copies because, like, obviously I needed to own the physical copies because they're some of my favorite books. So yes, I picked these ones up. The third to last book in this haul is Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. I picked this one up when I was in a very, very big mood for a contemporary, and I read about 100 pages of it and stopped. I don't know why though, because it was really super good. I just need to get back into it. But yeah. The next book in this haul is Defective, which is the 3rd book in the Institute series by Kayla Howarth. So this is written by my friend's mom's friend, and I have the entire trilogy, but it is so good. If you like dystopian, if you like anything to do with, like, somebody having, like, secret powers or government corruption or just anything like that, then definitely pick up the series. The first book is called The Institute, and oh my god, it is amazing, and I would absolutely recommend it. So go and pick it up if you have not. This is what the first book looks like. It's called The Institute, and yeah, just go and pick it up if you haven't, because it is absolutely amazing. But I got this book forever ago. This one is the one I got this month. And the last book that I got in the last couple of months, so the last book of this haul, is Hey, Let's Make a Band by 5 Seconds of Summer, which, if you watched my January wrap-up, then you will know how I feel about this book and just how much I adored it and loved it and worship it. Oh. Oh. It was amazing. If you are a fan of 5 Seconds of Summer, or you want to get to know more about them, or you just want to see really amazing pictures of them on tour, or just funny pictures of them singing or meeting fans, or just read about some of their stories, then definitely pick this up. It was written forever ago, like a year and a half ago. I only just picked it up though, so it's kind of old and they're all really super young in it, but pick it up if you haven't, if you like 5 Seconds of Summer, because you will thank me for telling you to pick it up. So yeah, that is my collective book haul for the last couple of months. It was a lot of books, I understand that. And my bookshelves are now completely destroyed and I have to go put them back together now. Just the pile of books next to me is completely and utterly ridiculous. But yeah, so I'm not going to be able to hold these all up because it's like 30 books. So yeah, there's no way you're gonna get me holding up all of these books. But yeah, that is my book haul. I enjoyed making it and I am so glad that I got it over and done with, so I don't have to worry about adding more books to it and making the video longer and but now I can just do regular monthly book hauls and it will be awesome. So yeah, that is about it for this video. If you liked what you saw, you can give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you have read any of the books that I mentioned in this video. I would love to know if you have and what you thought about them. All of my social media links are down in the description below if you want to go over and give them a follow. There's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of that stuff. So if you want to go and check those out, feel free to do so. You can subscribe down below if you want to be told when I make a new video. And yeah, that's about it for this video. I'm Tegan, this is Bookwormia, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Hello there, everybody. It is Tegan here again today, and for this video I am going to be doing something that I sort of created my